It's me again. If you haven't seen my face and you'd like to see it again, I'm Esther, nice to meet you. I'm going to be talking about how I manifested a clothing collaboration, one that I wanted with this brand for so long, since 2019. It's now 2021 and I have this clothing collaboration with them. This is also going to be get ready with me video. This is spoiler alert, the final look. Yeah. I done one get ready with me and suddenly I can't even stop, and I don't even know how to do makeup. So as someone that posts on social media, sometimes when brands don't reach out to you, you need to reach out to the brand. The brand I'm talking about in this video is Shein. Now let me set the backstory. I'd emailed Shein before. I also worked with them twice and I got rejected both times. I even run an Instagram account with 60k, like a way bigger follower than me on Instagram, and they even rejected that account. So that's a bit of a backstory. I never really had any luck with Shein ever. It got to a point where I was like, okay, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to work with them in the future. I'd done everything. Like, I emailed them, I tagged them when I was wearing their clothes, I DM'd them, and they just didn't want me. I wasn't too bugged by it because I don't have the largest following, so it was fine. But it was just a brand that I really wanted to work with. So I have a friend called Beth. She has a collaboration with Shein. She has had a collaboration with Shein for the past couple of months. I know her from TikTok. Towards the end of December 2020, she had posted a screenshot on her private story saying that her Shein collaboration was getting renewed. And then the email, if I can find it, I'll put it right here. The email is basically saying, pick 6 items of clothing, send the SKU, and we'll send it to you, basically. Now, I never do this. My ego just doesn't let me. I never ask anyone for help. But I did message her and I was like, how did you do it? Because I have a collaboration with Runway and I've had collaboration with Zaful. So I was like, these people, they don't respond to me. Like, they don't want me. I don't understand. Like, I don't have a problem with a brand not wanting me, but it's because I wanted to work with them so bad. And I put the clothing brand on such a high horse because, I mean, it's pretty reputable. She basically messaged me back saying, just email them or shoot them a DM. I've done this. Like, do you think I haven't done this? But I replied and I was like, okay, cool, thanks. That's the most she can do. They reached out to her, she didn't reach out to them, so not many ways she can help me. But you know, she told me information I already knew and already tried. But this time I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna email them again, I'm gonna send them a DM, and it's gonna happen. It is gonna happen. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna manifest it. It's February right now, and keep in mind that all of this stuff happened in December. So this time I was confident. I was like, okay, they're gonna want me. I don't know why and I don't know how, but they're gonna want me and I'm gonna have a collaboration with Shein. One of my doubts that kept creeping in was she has over 100k on TikTok. I have a shadow banned account with 28k. Like, she was scouted and I'm reaching out, but I was confident. So in this email that they sent her, they basically asked for 6 items of clothing, an SKU, which is basically this number that's in the description box of like all of their clothing. So I acted as if I received the email and I downloaded the app and started looking for clothes. I went on Pinterest and started looking at different outfits that I'd want to put together. Why is my friend calling me? I compiled a list of 6 things, different outfits. I could picture myself wearing them, and I wrote this list of the SKU and the size of the product in my notes app. This is in late December. Then I DM'd them on Instagram and I also emailed them. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get a reply, but I was confident. Like, when I tell you there was 0 doubt in my mind, I was like, they're gonna respond. They're gonna wanna have a collaboration with me. I think it was the next night and Shein had emailed me back. Now, before I found the clothing of everything I wanted of the SKU writing in my notes, I wrote down affirmations in my notes app. I literally have a screenshot. It's from December 22nd at 10:15 p.m. After doing all this, I was like, yep, it's happening. And I went to sleep without a single doubt in my mind. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when I DM'd them on Instagram, I did not put as much depth in that DM like I did in the email. I literally said, is it possible for me to collaborate with you? That's it. No hello, no goodbye. Is it possible for me to be able to collaborate with you? So they basically asked me a few questions. It was like, what type of collaboration would you want to do with us? They responded to me on Christmas Day and they actually gave me a different email than the one that I'd emailed. Like, a day passes and she emails basically saying yes. They asked me to confirm my address, give them a screenshot of my analytics on Instagram, stuff like that. They said they wanted to work with me and that's just what was in my head. I was like, I've done it. I've done it. But after I did this, she was like, okay, I'll be in contact with you soon. She said this on the 29th of December. I didn't get an email back from her till the 5th of January. So you could imagine how I felt, but I was like, you know what? It's gonna happen. It's happening. The process was already halfway done. I've got this. There were many times that doubt just crossed my mind and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna happen. But I remember that first night when I wrote those affirmations on my phone, and I was like, it is done, like it's going to happen. And I went to sleep that night with a peace of mind. So I just kept on tapping into that energy to make sure that I wasn't, you know, going backwards instead of moving forwards. Now, I didn't get a confirmed collaboration like 100% until January 7th. When I got that email, I was so happy. I was so grateful because I was like, oh my god, like I'm literally collaborating with Shein. Like they are literally sending me clothes. And coming soon, I'm going to be doing a Shein haul. Also, I've taken loads of pictures on my Instagram with their clothes already, if you guys want to go check that out. Yes, it took like 17 days, but it happened. And the reason I find this so crazy is because I'd asked them to collaborate with me 3 times in the past, and I've been given no until now. I'm living proof that it worked, and I've manifested so many other things in my life that are way more important than a clothing brand. It happened for me, and it can literally happen for anyone. Also, I think a huge tip is don't put anything that you want on such a high horse and make it seem like it's unattainable. One thing I kept telling myself was, it's just Shein. Anyone can collaborate with them. And it's crazy because I feel like it was meant to happen. Like, if my friend didn't get her collaboration renewed, I wouldn't have seen that story. And why would I message her when it's something completely out of what I do? I never ask anyone for help for anything, especially people online. But I did, and she told me something that I already knew, and I still decided to email them again. For some reason, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna email them again. So I think it's quite crazy how like different things work. It's like a ripple effect. It's like a ripple effect. Something in her life changed that literally contributed to mine. Does that make sense? If her Shein collaboration didn't get renewed, I wouldn't be collaborating with Shein right now. And I've been wanting to collaborate with them since 2019. It's now 2021. I think that's pretty much it for my video, I'm not gonna lie. That is how I manifested my collaboration with a clothing brand called Shein. If anyone wants to order anything on Shein, you can use my code 15ES5. Remember to like this video if you learned something or if you enjoyed it. Tell me in the comments something that you're proud of, and I'll see you guys next week, Sunday. Deuces.